I made a few changes on a couple of my layouts here. I thought I'd do a little update to show you some of the changes I made. We'll start here with my Lionel layout. So let me go turn the trains off here and I'll show you kind of a couple things I did. That was what I did. I got kind of tired of just having a regular 4x8 layout there. So I added on a little addition. This is 3 feet long, and then it goes back 5 feet. That way it made kind of an L-shaped configuration there. That way I can run my longer trains on there, and passenger train. It looks a little nicer. And I made a little A&W stand here. I scratch built this. One of the few projects that I scratch build. I usually don't scratch build too many things. Put a little interior in that. It's supposed to, of course, be from the 1950s. Have a little Christmas car show there today. Christmas custom car show. These most of these cars are fairly new. Put out by a company called M2 Machines. By I forget the name of the company that actually makes them, but the marketing name is M2 Machines. You can get them at Toys R Us. And they're a little bit small for Lionel. They're 1/64 scale, but they're really nice replicas, really detailed replicas of cars from the 1950s, and they're only $5 a piece. Couldn't believe it. It's some of the nicest, most detailed cars for that price I've ever seen. Yeah, I just kind of rearranged my garage here, made it a little bit more organized, a little nicer. With my N-Gage winter layout here, I didn't really make any changes on that. Yeah, it's just pretty much all the same. And then over here, I moved this 3x5 HO Christmas layout out from the Christmas caboose. I made some changes in there. I'll show you in a minute. I moved this one out here into the garage. Just the same as it was. And then over here on my other N-Gage layout, I'm making some changes. Changed the track there in the back a little bit. And I'm going to put this turntable and roundhouse in right here. I haven't really got it all fit in yet and the track figured out, but just a little Atlas turntable. Probably not even going to be operational. It's more just going to be for display, so I can set some engines on there. And then here's part of my logging layout. You've seen my other video. This is the center section of the 3 sections that I haven't been able to connect all together. And then I didn't really do any improvements on this. Still a lot of things I got to do. I'm going to put a backdrop back here all along the back. We have a scenic backdrop of a mountain mining town. And put some people on there and all the figures and details back there in the station. Well, that's about all for that. Let me go out and take a look in the caboose now. Okay, I just made a couple little changes here in the caboose. Pretty much the same. I got the trolley car here. And then the telegraph key that goes over there is Santa Claus. And sound. And I took that train layout you saw in the garage, the one Christmas scene that was up on top here. I took that out and moved this one up on top. And put 2 levels down here. So I'll go inside so you can see them a little better. Down here, this is a line-out track. This is just a battery-operated train I have right now. It's the best battery-operated train I think I've ever seen. It's got sound in it, runs nice and slow. Then I'm going to put power to this, and pretty soon and I'll be able to run a nice big long line-out freight train on there, or passenger train. And up here there's just a little Christmas train that I had. Hadn't had it out of the box for quite a while. I think it was made by Lemax, one of those Christmas companies, so wanted to have a little place to run that. Do a little bit more of the scenery by next year probably. And this one you've seen before. And over here I just got the Christmas tree of trains, what I call. And Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm going to go do a little thing on weathering. A friend of mine, Scott, wants me to show him how to do a real quick and easy way how to weather freight cars. So it'll just be a couple minutes and I'm going to go do that. Okay, I'm going to show you a real quick way here how to weather cars. It's a real inexpensive car. Conrail car. It's all real shiny, nice and new. All you need is like an old paintbrush, a razor blade, a rag, and some of these pastel chalks you get at you can buy them at Walmart pretty cheap, or a arts and crafts store. Now what you do is on a lighter color you use a darker chalk. On a dark color you use a lighter chalk. Right here, the car here has a black door. So we'll show you how to do this first. To do the black door, take like a white or an off-white. This is a beige. Just take the razor blade and scrape some chalk on there. Take the brush, just brush it in like that. You want to take some white, put some white in there. Brush that in. Take a rag maybe, wipe off the excess. Now you want to do the rest of the car, the lighter color. Put some light brown on there. You can put a little black on there. Black. Take your brush. Just work it in around the rivets, around the ladder. Just go like that. Now there's some really good videos on YouTube on how to weather. There's a 6-part video on there on weathering with chalk. It's a very good video. It's a lot more involved than this. This is just very fast and very quick. Say you have a whole fleet of Fox cars that are all brand new and shiny and you just don't like the looks of them. So many people think weathering is really time consuming and complicated. This just goes to show you how quick you can do them all. And you wipe it off with a rag a little bit. Now you can spray that with a medium if you want. You can add more, you can make it a little darker. If it's too dark, just take a damp rag and you can wipe it off. If you can see right there, what a difference that makes. Just like 2 minutes. Be careful with the black, because the black really goes in there and darkens it up quick, especially on different surfaces. Some cars have more of a hard plastic surface, and other cars have, if the car's a little bit more of a matte finish, that black will just embed right into there and the brush actually burnishes or puts the fine chalk dust right into the paint, and if you get it too dark you can't get it off. And then of course you want to do your trucks, sides of your wheel frames. Take a light brown, just put that right there on your wheel frames, brush it in, and really quick, just like that. Takes that plastic shine off everything. So have a lot of fun, and I hope you get some good results on weathering. You can see real quick that side compared to the brand new side.